guys, this is Nurse J at Nursing the Truth, and I hope everyone is having a great Friday. Listen, I just wanted to make a very quick video. As everyone knows on the websites and on the YouTubes, Department of Homeland Security issued a study saying that the United States is not in no shape, form, or fashion to take on a electrical power grid outage. Now, they did say that in case anything like this happens, that the American people need to be prepared for 6 months at least, possibly up to 18 months of food, water, and medical supplies. Now, they say that they have received 2 profound threats, one in November and one in December, and just this last week, I believe, this was handed to President Trump. He is the only president so far in the past, Obama administration, Clinton administration, that is really wanting to work towards our power infrastructure. We are very vulnerable, my friends, and there are a lot of things going on in the world. The powers that be, money situation, recessions, there could be a possible recession hitting. So with all that being said, in these papers it says that this could happen at any given moment, no notice. Okay, these are a lot of play on words you have to understand, dear truth seekers, and military will be involved. Not a lot of scooting around, a lot of movement. There will be FEMA shelters all around in all these different regions. Please read the 94 pages. It is at DHS.gov, and put in the search engine when you get to that website, the National Infrastructure, it's NIAC, the National Infrastructure Advisory Council. Thank you. My brain is a little slow today. So, now, since I am a nurse by profession, I'm going to give you a little tip, okay? Always be prepared. When I lived in Virginia in 2015, 2016, a lot of things were going bad up there in the D.C. area, and I thought that we were going to have a stock market plunge at that time. So Nurse J started getting things ready. So ever since, I've been kind of watching things and been trying to tell people, to just be aware and what are we going to do in case of a disaster. So with that being said, please stock up on water. Okay, you see a sale, 3 for $9, 3 for $10, grab them. Now, on this water, they do have an expiration date, about, say, 2 years, possibly 3 at the very most. So, get your water. Get dry foods like beans and rice and that kind of thing. Now, you can get canned beans and canned soups and canned desserts and all that, but they have an expiration date at least 2 years or 3. So, so get those types of foods. Also, too, you can get like dried banana chips, dried cranberries, dried blueberries, almonds, unsalted peanuts, that kind of thing for protein. Protein bars, let's see, just small snacks and of that nature. Have a manual can opener, because when the electricity goes out, you're not going to be able to open your stuff. Make sure you have scissors, a manual can opener, dry foods, water. Make sure you have enough toilet paper. Every time I go to a store, I grab napkins, little packets of mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup, straws, salt, pepper. Okay, so kind of do that little tidbit there. Women, personal items. You are going to have tampons, liners, pads, and then your husband and yourself, teenage children if you have any. You're going to need razors, shaving cream, deodorant, any type of spray to kind of help mask any type of odor. Make sure you have plenty enough, underwear, socks, clothes, especially in the wintertime, gloves, hats. If you live out in the woods and the mountains, make sure you have good boots or hiking boots, scarves, a good jacket. Make sure you have all your medicines filled, or even ask your physician for a 30-day supply each time you go to the doctor, so you'll have your medicines filled in case. Now, as far as homeopathic stuff, if you are not on any type of synthetics or prescription medicines from your physician, I highly suggest you go to Walmart or Target and get echinacea with golden seal. This is a herbal antibiotic. This is what the Indians used, and it helps prevent strep, staph, fungus, pneumococcal, microbials, and so this will help prevent strep, pneumonia, staph, and all that kind of stuff. Common cold, upper respiratory infections, urinary tract infections. Nurse J uses that when she starts getting sick. 2 or 3 capsules, boom, it's gone. So make sure you have echinacea golden seal. It's cheaper at Walmart than any other place that I've found. Also, too, if you use essential oils, I highly recommend tea tree. It's all the above: antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. Use it on cuts, scrapes. You could, use it for disinfectant, to wipe down counters, yada yada. So tea tree is a must. You can get that at Walmart. Other essential oils that would be great to have would be peppermint, eucalyptus, to open up your nasal passages, your chest. Also, another good one would be lemon and grapefruit to have as well. Do your research on what essential oils works for what thing you got going on. Do that before the computer goes out, and you won't have that information. Print it out so you'll have it. Make sure you have Neosporin, hydrocortisone, for cuts. Also, if your child is out in the yard and they get around poison ivy, make sure you have ace bandages, for any types of sprains, or anything like that. Any wrist or ankle braces that you might have to set things with. And let's see what else. Make sure you got your glasses if you can't see. Make sure everything's working with those. Let's see what else. Food, another thing for food. Also, I would look into these 25-year life, shelf life foods. Go on the internet, search those out, and eat what you have first in your home, and then go to your 25-year shelf life food if it was to come into that dire situation. Also, Nurse J has invested in walkie-talkies. I know that these are electrical walkie-talkies, but I'm just saying that if you could get solar-powered walkie-talkies or ham radios, that would be great. Get a solar charger. Nurse J has a solar charger, even though the cell phones aren't going to be working, blah, blah, blah. But if you have a handheld device, like say a Game Boy or something that kids want to play with and the battery goes dead, at least you have a solar charger to charge it up and the kids won't be so bored. Candles. Candles, lots of matches. The lighter things that you can get, the click lighters at Dollar Tree. Nurse J's got a couple of those. Make sure you have plenty of blankets for the winter time. Let's see. Oh, if you have a fireplace, of course, firewood, invest in firewood. A lot of people, I'm not sure if the gas will be shut off with the electric grid. I'm not sure, but if so, if you have a charcoal, if you have a charcoal grill, make sure you have charcoal and lighter fluid and matches. Then you can put stuff on top of it, cook it, heat it up, okay, and do that. We have a gas grill, so I don't know if that's going to work. Seeds. Nurse J invested in seeds to plant. So get you some seeds, folks. Start planting a garden when it's time. Have seeds on hand. Filtration. If you want to start getting rain barrels and put them in your yard and read up on a filtration system for the rain barrels, do that. You can get those at Home Depot or Lowe's, the rain barrels. Nurse J has a filtration system for inside the house. I ordered a Sideshell filtration pitcher. It comes with the radioactive filtration system inside of it. And it goes to about 150 gallons. Every time I used the pitcher, I called it 1 gallon. And I would mark it off on a piece of paper on how many. And when I got to the 150, I know to change it. The reason why I got that is because when the water shuts down, there's not going to be any sewage system. There are 100 nuclear reactors in the United States. Radioactivity will be in the water until it runs up. And guys, even after Fukushima, I'm sure we've all been radiated sometime or another. So get a filtration system for your home inside, okay? Bottled water you might just want to pour in there and get it real good and filtered out as well. So you can go to the Sideshell website. I think it's like SHELLELLE or something like that. You can find it. I think with the radioactivity pitcher with the filter in, it's like $50. They also have handheld straws that are in the bottle itself. It's like a 20-ounce bottle. It also has a filter in there as well. I think I got 2 for like $30. So you want to get the best. You want to get the radioactive filter, okay? Don't go anything less. Also, there are pills online that have like a 7 to 10 expiration date for any type of radioactive exposure. I have those. You can go on the website and buy those. Let's see what else. Extra flashlights. Make sure you have guns and ammunition. Because if you have an intruder that wants to come in, do that. ATMs will be closed. Make sure that you always take your money out of the bank. Don't leave it in there. I know that the money is not really going to be any good. It's just paper. So if you have invested in silver and gold, that is your friend. So you might be on the bartering system. The generators are really not going to do you any good because once you run out of gas, that's it. If you got gas generators. Now, solar panels are great. So you might want to check into getting a solar panel to generate something on maybe one half of the house or just the living room or what have you. But guys, when this thing shuts down, it's shutting down. It is going to be something like a zombie apocalypse. No banks, no grocery stores, no mail, no Social Security checks, no disability checks, no cars running, no gas stations pumping. It's going to be total lunacy and chaos from the word go. Martial law will be implemented. FEMA camps will be set up. Military police will be all over. The people that do not and have not prepared will, at their last resort, go to these camps and sayonara to you. So do not trust anything anyone tells you. Always use your gut instinct. And Nurse J just went to the store today. Also wanted to tell you for cleaning supplies, you want to stock up on Lysol wipes, hand sanitizers. Another thing too, holistically, you can use vinegar and water, half and half, to clean surfaces. You can use hydrogen peroxide with tea tree oil or just tea tree oil and water and shake it up and spray on surfaces to keep it clean if you can. Toilet. Okay, toilets are not going to be working. So, 2 things. Nurse J bought a 5-gallon bucket off of the internet, And you can buy a toilet seat that can sit on top of the 5-gallon bucket. You put, a plastic bag in there, and to help absorb, if you have kitty litter or whatever, you can put in the bottom of that to absorb the odors. But guys, we're going to have to go back in the Stone Ages, and we're going to have to dig holes like the outhouses. So make sure you have a shovel. You're going to have to shovel real deep in a hole. And every time you have to go to the bathroom, number 2, you're going to have to do it in the hole. So I'm just trying, my mind is going through all these things, these scenarios, okay, guys? Make sure that you have this, because if you don't have running water, you're going to have hand sanitizer, wipes. Also, for your hair, make sure you have, like I said, shampoo, but if you don't, make sure that you go get dry shampoo, maybe. You might be in a situation where you're only washing your hair once a month, once every 2 weeks. Dollar Tree, those kind of stores, Dollar General has dry shampoo. Let's see what else. If you can't take a bath, okay, Walmart sells a 3-pack of, I think, 60 to 80 wipes in a pack that are already wet. It's hypoallergenic. It's safe for babies to use. And guys, I've been in a situation where I've had to get up really quick, jump up, go somewhere, and I've just like basically took those wipes, put it over my face first, went under my arms, and then did the private area, dropped it in the trash, and I took off. So if it got to a bad situation, guys, you're going to have to do that, okay? Make sure you have toenail fingernail clippers. You don't want any fungus or any things growing into your nails or toenails. To get a fungus, you have no doctor. You can't go to the doctor. That kind of thing. So I hope this video has helped you some. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to comment me as well. So until then, guys, safe travels, for happy holidays, Xmas, or whatever you want to call it. And God Thoth always says, when you search for the truth, let the truth set you free, my friends. And Nurse J hopefully will set you free. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends and family about me. Hotep.